Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless Beer Review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, Jeff's Record Store, Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out. And then we wrap it up with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. So that's all I have for the boring intro. Let's get right into this Fearless Beer Review. We got quite the night ahead of us. So what do you have this week, Jeff? Go.
I don't know where I put the cooler.
No, I don't know either, dude.
Oh, there it is. It was on the floor. I don't usually put it on the floor because I don't want to run over it in my wheelchair. Or whatever this thing is. Chair with wheels. Or
Wheelchair,
this.
Yes. Newcastle Brown Ale.
This is different, though. I don't know if you had Newcastle in the past 5-6 years.
No.
They changed the recipe. They moved one of their biggest breweries over to a different country, and they stopped importing the traditional original Newcastle to the U.S., I guess until like fucking recently, like in the past 6 months. So they've now returned to their original recipe that we know and love. So this is the first time I've had a real Newcastle in almost 10 years. Because I've had Newcastle before in the past like 5 or 6 years, and it was a shit recipe. It was just garbage, malty, sugary.
Really that bad?
It was not good at all. Everybody fucking hated it.
Oh. Yeah, it's probably been at least 10 years since I last had a Newcastle. But
Where did everything go?
It's never available. I never see it anywhere anymore.
Yeah, so like the shitty version of this had a different label. This is like the tried and true one that everybody knows.
Yeah. They changed the bottle though. It's not a little stubby boy.
No.
That's how the old Newcastles were. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I just don't understand. Like, I had my cool bottle opener in my fucking hand.
Why don't you just use your ring? Don't you do that shit?
I lost my ring. It's gone.
Oh my god.
And then I lost it, and then I
How
found...
do you lose it?
Well, then because I take it off and I flick it at Renee if I'm mad. I flick it here. And I couldn't find it. But then I found someone else's ring at Tapantica, so I took that one home. And then... So, as soon as you lose, dude.
Oh, shit.
But I have a lot of nostalgia for this because during the college years, Biggs over in Fullerton had, like, what was it, like 30-ounce Newcastles?
$5 for 32 ounces. 32 ounce Newcastles.
$5 fucking $5.
That was a deal.
And
it was on Thursday nights, I think. It was Wednesday nights. Wednesdays. I don't know.
Maybe it was. It might have been. No, because Thursday nights is like college night. That's like Friday for college kids. So I think it was Thursday. Yeah. But yeah, many nights over at Biggs in Fullerton, getting just drunk on Newcastle.
But how would we get home? I don't remember.
This is one of those
pre-Uber. This is pre-Uber.
This is one of those times where like when people always talk about the neighbor fucking Jimmy got a DUI, and it's like, dude, like, come on, how did you get home all those years? Like, doesn't make it okay, right? And like, we shouldn't have done it, but like, come on, like, how did we?
Yeah,
get home,
that's true.
Right,
that's true. Yeah.
Like, God willing, luckily for us, and many people around the entire country did the same exact thing for many years.
Yeah. It's
anyway,
definitely not a bar, but it's walkable. So, but anyway,
no,
continue.
We definitely did not Uber home. But yeah, I got Newcastle, so
there you go.
There you go, kid.
So, and I knew you had those because Sloan texted me pictures of that like a couple hours ago. So I did know that you got the Newcastle.
He texted you a picture?
He texted me a couple pictures of the Newcastles, and he said, "Oh, this is the original flavor," or whatever he said.
He texted Ryan, texted you, he texted me, he posted in this other Facebook group that we're in. Good Lord, bro.
Yeah, he's something. So yeah, what I have here, I've had this one before, Sierra Nevada hazy little thing IPA, 6.7 ABV. I just didn't have time to go get something new or different, so I already had this in my fridge. Yeah, busy boy this weekend. So yeah, that's what I got. So I'm gonna be ready to drink soon. You just drink it out of the bottle, or you pour it?
No. Bottle Newcastle comes out of the bottle like this. It's either draft into a mug or it's out of the bottle.
That's true. You ever had canned Newcastle? That's not good.
I think I've never even seen a canned Newcastle.
I've seen canned Newcastles. Yeah.
Are they just normal traditional cans? Are they shaped weird or look weird?
No, they're normal cans, but they're all brown and then with the label on it.
That's stupid.
Yeah. All right. So, oh shit, I'm on my tinger. Oh shit, here's my tinger. All right, here we go. You ready?
Tinger, tinking. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So, what do you think of the beer? What do we think of the beers? And what would we rate them based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer, you're going to continue to drink. 1 is a bad beer, but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. So, what do you give the Newcastle? Back to the beginning.
It's cleaner and it's not as intense. The flavors aren't overpowering. Like if you've ever grown like fruits or vegetables in a garden at your house and then eaten them fresh and think like, wow, this does not taste like the shit that I buy at the store. It's because like the shit that you grow is not like enhanced, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a cleaner. I don't know. It's like unenhanced sounds kind of like bad because it's like, oh, I
could say
want bigger
dull.
flavors. It is a duller flavor, but it's more of like a natural flavor. Like, oh, this makes sense. Yes. Like I'm not eating just fucking chemicals. Like we have like an orange tree, and our oranges are really good, but they don't look like oranges. They're not the bright orange like you see at the grocery store. They're a little bit more beige looking, not such a bright orange flavor or color. I don't know. That's what this tastes like to me.
Just fresh. Just fresh.
Just not as like bursting with flavor. Like God, fuck! Not everything has to be bursting with fucking flavor.
Or syrupy. I mean, when things are malty and syrupy, that shit's gross.
Yeah, and that's how I remember Bass, and we complained about it last week, and I just don't think Bass is probably going to hold up.
But I wonder if Bass kind of had the same thing. Maybe they changed the recipe. I don't know.
It makes sense that they would change it for Americans. We Americans like bursting with flavor in every bite, right? Like fucking every cereal you buy now has something like that on it. I was like, no, dude, we don't need that much. Daddy, chill.
It's true. That's true. So what would you give it? What would you rate the Newcastle? Back to the beginning, Newcastle.
It's 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Nice.
Not
Go
showing
back
off,
to it.
not falling behind. I'd drink it again.
Very good. Very good. So my hazy little thing, IPA right here. This is good. This is solid. I drink it often. I usually get a 6-pack of this. It's really, really good. It's a really, really good hazy. Goes down really smooth. Has the right amount of sweetness and juiciness to it. I dig it. It's always good. I give this a 2.75 out of 3.
Whoa.
It's really, really good, solid, hazy IPA.
It's not that good because it didn't get a 3, so.
I mean, you and I both know, and everybody else knows that I don't throw around 3s a lot.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot for me to give a 3 to something.
Yeah, I heard that.
All right, so let's get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and then maybe your record store, Desert Grooves Records. You shut up.
Yeesh.
So, wait, hold on.
Oh. Hold on to the corners of today.
Did the audio get weird for you?
No, not even a tiny bit. Actually,
You
the
just
opposite. It got better.
Did you touch any knobs on your mixer?
No one touched any fucking. Nobody ever touches knobs on the mixer. It just sits there.
You sound like
Blah,
you
blah,
turned it
blah,
up.
blah,
Sounds like it got
blah,
turned
blah,
up.
blah.
Okay, never mind then. Just curious.
I was curious.
All right. So then, what do you got? What do you got this week? What do you bring into the pod this week? Go.
I just lost him. Hold on there, dude. There he is. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So first thing, this bad boy, Kill It Live.
Kill It Live. Newfound Glory, baby.
NFG
Chain Reaction.
recorded live in Chain Reaction 2013. I remember this show too. I remember like the buzz. They were going to be filming here and they were going to be recording here. It was like a big deal, and I didn't go for whatever reason. I don't know, because I don't know, who fucking knows why I didn't go. But apparently they were taking pictures of everybody that went in there to be used on like their inner sleeves like this. Right?
Yeah, and we know a few of the people on there.
Yeah, so like it was I forgot they were doing this, and I haven't listened to this record since like it probably came out 10 years. But then going through it, like I recognize a bunch of Esperanza kids, and I recognize 2 people that worked at Dave & Buster's. And I'm sure like if you look through it, you'd be like, oh, this guy also went to our school or whatever. Because it was, that's cool, man. That's fucking
it's really cool. It's really fucking cool.
It was just cool to see like Henry and Matt Espinoza, and I was like, fuck, dude.
A lot of people in there, yeah.
That's so funny. But the record's great. They do a really, really good job on this live record. They're fun. They're energetic. They interact with the crowd a lot, but not too much where it takes away from the people at home. And then tacked on at the end, there's like three new tracks, and one of them is fucking really, really good. And I never.
Studio?
No, they're totally brand new studio tracks, like Man Overboard style. Just tacked it on at the end, and one was really fucking good that I just had never heard of, and so it's definitely up there in like the best NFG. I'm not a huge fan of NFG. I like 2 or 3 of the records in this one, but this just felt like a little nostalgia there, right? The show,
no, that's
people,
cool.
Things like that.
You got that from the punk lot that I picked
The
up.
punk lot, yeah. The next couple
lot.
things are from that punk lot.
Hell yeah.
PL. Actually, 2 of these records I couldn't find because I'm kind of like reorganizing some stuff because everyone's going on vacation for 10 days and I'll be back here alone, so I'm reorganizing some things. So that next thing is a Slapstick, their self-titled compilation record. They're kind of like a ska punk band from the 90s. Dan from Alkaline Trio, this was his band before he went over there. But it's just cool.
One of the guys from Smoking
stuff.
Popes too is in the band. I read that today.
They had a bunch of people like cycling through, but the main one was the dude from the Lawrence Arms and then Dan from Alkaline Trio. Those are like the 2 staples. But this record is a compilation. It includes their first record, and then it includes like the songs that were already written for their second record before they stopped. And it's good. Did you listen to Slapstick over the course of?
Literally listened to it today, and I read all that stuff about them too.
Yeah.
Because I was surprised they only put out 1 record. I was really, really surprised by that when I listened.
Did you like the song or did you listen?
I
to
enjoyed the
else?
record. Yeah, I listened to the record. I just told you I listened to the record today.
How the fuck you're talking about? Half the time you talk about it. That's good. Good for you. Next thing,
Real Big Fish, baby.
Real Big Fishes, Pretty Big Fishes. This is an original pressing right here.
Wait, and the Real Big Fish and the Slapstick came from that same punk lot? That same
Yeah.
PL? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember. There were like fucking 450 records in that lot, so I don't remember everything that was in there.
There was also like a lot of like because Slapstick's way more obscure for like ska and ska punks. Like that's not a big name in ska punk. But it was in there, and I kept that. But yeah, the Real Big Fish. This is a first press, 2011 ish. So like
that was really the first
later.
time it got pressed.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pressed at 45, and it sounds fucking good, dude. It's Enjoy the Ride Records, so they make a lot of kind of like novelty shit.
Yeah.
A lot of goofy,
Great sounding
like,
records though.
Hey Arnold pressings and stuff like that. But damn, this record sounds fucking good. It's just the first track on every single side has this little tiny like warp to it, and so I have to like adjust my stylus so the tracking force is like double, and I have to remember to like readjust it back after I go on to a different record. Otherwise, it's gonna wear my stylus down like crazy and fucking dig into my records.
That's fucking annoying.
But otherwise, this record's fucking great. I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about it later on.
Yeah, great records.
The Rage Against the Machine, I got that and then Renegades, but I can't find either of them. I didn't look that hard either. I took like there's a lot of stuff just thrown everywhere, and Kaylee's room's getting completely redone. So,
what are you guys doing are you guys painting the house or something?
Kaylee's room's getting completely redone. She's getting a new like bed. It's a raised bed. She's like everything in there is getting gutted, and then the office is just getting cleaned. Because like the cardboard falls off the windows. I'm redoing like the window parts, so it's like pitch black in there, so no light can get in there whatsoever. Because sunlight is dumb.
Who needs light? Yeah.
And then that's it. That's my last one here. OG Press of this bad boy.
Wow, Violent Femmes, baby, Violent Femmes.
Just a band that like just doesn't really get talked about enough in people's like favorite bands of all time or like people's like top 5 or 10 or whatever. But just what a fucking killer band! And this record is so goddamn good.
What'd you do with your old record? Because you had that before, but that's an OG, right?
Yeah, this is a true OG. Took it out so everybody could see.
There you go.
Beauty. The Slash records before they were bought out, I think by Warner. So every subsequent record of this has like part of the Warner company or some shit on the back cover and the label. It's not in the best condition. Doesn't skip, but there are parts where just like pow, pow. I'm like ah.
Did you give it a deep clean?
Yeah.
That's rough.
I might ultrasonic it if I ever get out to Phoenix. Probably not. But yeah, I saw my other one. My other one is I think is a first repress or like a really early repress. So if anyone's interested,
Very good.
That's it.
Very,
That's all I
very
got, kid.
Wow. Good boy.
Good boy.
Guy.
Good guys.
There you go. All right. So, first thing I got 3 things here. We start with Regina Spektor, Soviet Kitsch, right here. 3rd record. This is a great album. Honestly, I now I have most of her records. I have her first 4 records. I have 5 records. I have 5 Regina records now. I love Soviet Kitsch. My favorite Regina song is on this. Come on, Us is her best song. Us is her best song.
Stupid, come on.
Dude, I love that song so much, and I love this record so much. It was my closer for one of the nights this weekend, but I didn't put it in my pile behind me because I didn't want to give you any spoilers. But I love this record, Soviet Kitsch. Great. I did get this on Amazon. I know you're going to bitch and complain about it.
You love
but
Amazon,
it was on sale.
dude.
It was on sale for like super fucking cheap. So
To be honest, like when
I got
people
it a long
ask,
time ago.
people say like, "Hey, do you have this record?" And I say no, and then I tell them just to buy it on Amazon because I'd rather than buy it on Amazon than Zia Records anyway, because I think Zia Records is just a corporation anyway. So I'd rather just give money to the machine that's never going to die, rather than give money to the machine that has a chance of not making it.
And that is your competitor too.
And that, like Amazon's not our competitor, right?
Yeah, it's really not. But Zia definitely is a competitor. So there's that. I've had that for a while. I've had it for probably like 2 months now, and I finally got around to listening to it. Because, at the end of the night, it's always like, oh, I might as well just throw on Begin to Hope. But, I decided to go Soviet Kitsch this weekend.
She has a live record. It's called like Live in London or something like that, and it's a double LP, and it's on my like want list, and Zia always has it in stock. And I'm always tempted to buy it, but I'm gonna check Amazon first. But the kids like Zia.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, I get it. It's flashy.
Fuckers, stupid kids, idiots.
All right, so the next 2 records here from the same band. I got these off Discogs last week, and I'd never really. So the first one is this one right here. The band is called LAPD. This is the James Brown EP. 3 songs, same 3 songs on both sides. It's a maxi single on Translucent Orange. This came out in 1989. The EP came out in 1989. It was pressed in 1989. But do you know who LAPD is?
Is this Korn?
Yes, this is Korn before Korn. So it's 3 of the guys from Korn. So David on drums, Fieldy on bass, Monkey on guitar before his name was Monkey, and
His name's still not Monkey.
It's his name.
Not his fucking name.
They had a different singer at the time. His name was Richard Morrill, and so they put this EP out in 1989. There they are, right there. They're youngins, right there, really young. David was only 15 when he joined the band. So in this picture, he's probably 16 years old in that picture right there. But hanging out with a bunch of grown-ass adults. But anyway, yeah, so this came out, and this came out in 1989, so I got it because I had they had put out a compilation in the late 90s of all of their songs, and I had that on CD, or I still have it on CD. But I never thought about, like, I wonder if it's on vinyl until last week. I was spinning and a little bit toasty, and I thought, I wonder if it's on there. So sure shit, it wasn't. It really wasn't. It was pretty inexpensive, and I get why. It's very amateur funk rock. It's like Faith No More, Red Hot Chili Peppers with some thrash thrown in there. It's cool. It's fun. It's endearing. These guys were like, they were essentially teenagers when they put this record out, and for being teenagers in 1989, it's pretty fucking solid. So there's that. Their first and only EP. Second thing here, LAPD. Who's Laughing Now? Their only full length they ever put out in 1991. Shortly after this came out, the singer Richard Morrill left to get married, and then they found Jonathan Davis, and Korn was born. And also Head from Korn. He was never in LAPD, but he was always there. And the joke within the band was always like he was just around and just drank all of our beer. Like he would just hang out with us and just drink all the beer while we jammed. But yeah, eventually they recruited Head and then Jonathan Davis after this record came out. So yeah, Who's Laughing Now? It's 11 tracks, I believe. Same record label, Triple X Records, put it out. Triple X they put records out by the Vandals, a bunch of LA based bands. But yeah, but then this shit's pressed in the Netherlands. Both of these records are pressed in the Netherlands for some reason. But yeah, pretty cool. And honestly, this one right here came all the way from Switzerland. The first record I've ever bought from Switzerland was this record right here. Came here safe and sound, no issues with it. I'm not going to get hit with a tariff. I checked beforehand before I bought it to make sure we have no sanctions on.
I think the tariff thing is fucking due in 2 days.
Oh, is it really?
Trump's supposed to update what countries are going to get fucking hit with tariffs, and I think the only countries that reached out to us, because his big thing, I don't know if I want to get into it or not. Who cares?
Well, I saw today he slapped a 25% tariff on South Korean Japanese products. So
the big thing was he was gonna halt. He paused tariffs for a while, and then he said he was gonna send out letters to all these countries, and then work something out. And he had 90 days to do it, and so far 2 have responded, and one is the UK, and then maybe Vietnam or something is the other one. But his big thing to kickstart the tariffs again starts, I think it's 2 days. I think it's July 9th.
Is it? Okay.
So who knows? What a fucking idiot.
Oh, this world. The world we live in right now is crazy, man. It's crazy. But it's always been crazy, I guess. Just a different leader in charge, but it's always been crazy. So that's all I got. LAPD and Regina Spektor. But I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun with LAPD. I'm stoked to have this. I'm really stoked to have this. Because I just never, like I said, I never thought this shit would be on vinyl, but it was originally pressed. It was only pressed once on vinyl, each of these. So
was it pricey?
OGs. No. The EP was $12, and the LP after shipping from Switzerland, it was $28.
Damn.
Yeah, it was $15 shipping from Switzerland, and it got here
more for shipping than it was for the price.
Yeah,
of the record.
just about. Yeah, and it took, honestly, from Switzerland, it took just about a week and a half to get here. The guy sent it out. The guy sent it out the next day. Didn't get a tracking number. Just showed that it shipped. But yeah, it got here.
That was it.
Quick.
No tracking.
Yeah, no track. Even on the description, it says we don't send out tracking numbers. And so I just kind of crossed my fingers and hope for the best. Yeah.
That's pretty wild not to send out tracking for international shipments.
I know.
Okay,
But yeah,
whatever.
it's cool. And then I saw his address, so I looked up where he lived and everything. The guy who sold it, so that was fun.
Cool house.
It was just like an old building, like an old apartment building, probably 300-400 years old. But I mean, it looked nice. It looked nice, and the city's super fucking cool. Because it's Switzerland. Everything in Switzerland is cool.
That's cool.
So,
those are cool things you're saying.
Those are cool things, dude. So yeah, that's all I have for the vinyls. Guess we can get into a couple new things that came out this week, the last couple weeks, I guess. Did you listen to either of these records or no?
I didn't. I forgot to even look.
I mean, we had a big week with all the ska stuff, but this band Higher Power, apparently they're this up and coming British hardcore band. They put out a new record called "There's Love in This World If You Want It." I had never heard of this band. They just popped up on my what's new this week, and I just threw it on in the background. It was actually pretty fucking cool. It was pretty good. It's not traditional hardcore, but it has some pop elements to it. Not like Turnstile, but it's kind of hard to explain. But they're cool. Higher Power. It sounds very Christian, but they're not. They don't seem to be a Christian band. But go check it out. I guess they surprise dropped this record too. But anyway, the other record that came out from the band Waves, I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's with 2 V's, and they put out a new record called Spun. I only listened to this because the guy who co-wrote, produced, and engineered it is Aaron Rubin, who did the last couple of Angels and Airwaves records and did the last Blink record. Elon Rubin's brother, and so I threw it on, and dude, this record's killer. It's really good. It's very Weezer-esque. Heavy
Have you heard
guitars.
any of the other records?
I've heard. No, I haven't. I've always known about the
this?
band. You and I texted about it,
Oh.
but I've never heard their songs. Not that I'm aware of, but I've always known about the band. But yeah, this record is, and I listened to a couple of other songs on Spotify after I listened to this record, and they're not the same as this one. This record is very, very heavy, guitar wise, and is very, very heavy, but musically it's very melodic and very kind of surf rock. Very Weezer-esque, in that melodic vocals with heavy guitars. It's very much that. So it's good. It's a very good record. I highly recommend it to people. It's killer.
Check it out. They got a couple records I think are really good.
Yeah,
Just
I think
cool
you'll like this one. I don't, and it's not like I feel like they're ripping Weezer off. It's just it reminds me of it in positive ways. So it's good. It's good. So that's some new music that came out this week. And just, I guess this is the last part of the episode, but Tom DeLonge announced that he's coming out with a new book on October 7th. He's co-writing it with AJ Hartley, who did a couple of his other books over the last several years. This one's called Time Rider, and I'll get it. I'm gonna buy it. I'll read it. So, just wanted to throw that out there.
I have no fucking interest in that whatsoever. Do you know what's even more fun and interesting than that?
Nothing. This is the most interesting part of the podcast.
Incorrect. There's actually something that I found out about today that's actually pretty fucking interesting, and that is today's July 7th when we're recording this. Mm-hmm. July 7th, 2020 is the first day that I ever bought a record.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what else is
5 years ago?
You want to know what else is funny? Maybe not today, maybe it's tomorrow. But fun fact is to the day 9 years ago we started this podcast. We posted our very first episode of the podcast 9 years ago. To the day. It was either today, yesterday, or tomorrow. But yeah, it's like to the day. It's almost to the day. It's
like
years.
every 5 years something crazy happens.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with the pod.
Starting with the pod. Yeah.
Man,
hey, you buy your first record.
Ago. First record bought 5 years ago.
What was your first record? Plus 44?
It was When Your Heart Stops Beating, Goldfinger, and Abraham Lincoln's speeches. I have two. Solid. I still have two out of those three. I'll let you guess which ones I have.
Well, you gotta have the Abraham Lincoln for sure. You're gonna give me the Goldfingers, and so yeah, I know, and I know you have plus 44.
That was actually a perfect guess.
It was
the only idiot.
Guess. Well, around this time, yeah, I also got my first records too, so that's fun. 5 years ago. Dude, seriously?
Saw somebody. I was trying to look around, but
look around the door. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and that's it.
Georgie Porgy.
That's all.